Nigga, hold on. Oh man.
Sisters out there. You sisters.
Okay, that sound good.
I guess we got the sound on.
Alright. Shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makadash.
the honors to the old apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Gene in Chicago, Tuesday in that class. We're going to add it again through the Spirit to do a lesson. Through the Spirit, we end up watching the State of the Union. All right, took a couple of notes and we're just about to go into it, man. Because a lot of things the leaders of this country say, all right, this Western world, if you will, it's all hypocritical, man. All fucking hypocritical, man. Okay, from the talks in Ukraine and Russia to the shit in Babylon the Great, it's all fucking hypocritical. Anybody? Hey, what were some of the points you talked about?
Shit, that ill-gotten gain.
Kind get the scripture first. He's talking about Putin and other people in ill-gotten gains. What about Babylon the Great? What about the legacy of America? All right. What about that critical race theory?
Right.
All right, but y'all don't want to talk about that, man.
That Proverbs 10, I'm going to start at verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. And this is the point. Verse 2. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord Yahweh will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casts away the substance of the wicked. And verse 2. And I'm going to read it again. Proverbs 10 and 2. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. This guy talking about some sleepy jokes, talking about some ill-gotten gains. That's all America is known for. Everything that they've ever done. I mean, look at the flag itself. Look at the colors of the flag. What does that represent? The blood spilled, the white so-called for their liberty and peace. This place ain't never had no peace or liberty. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they got here is gotten by ill deceit.
You got something?
I got one for you right now. Because it's John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, that they might have it more abundantly, man. All right, so the scriptures say, what's that precept, man? It's like, but on Esau's glory, man. All right. The precept I'm talking about.
Spewing shame upon his glory.
All right.
Yeah,
Because they make it seem as if they got this by a good way, but really all you did was steal and slaughter and rape our people. And that's how you got it.
That's right. Somebody gets a lot of 10 and 8 years.
I already got it right here.
Read
Here it
it.
is. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gathered by greed, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Something like the brother Duwar was saying, man. Yeah, I got both of the Duwars. We just missing this time. But yeah, like this brother Duwar was saying, that he ain't never got anything righteous. And that's why this man going down. And the scriptures let you know, it's listen, it's no way that you gonna financially fix yourself out of a blood debt.
Oh no.
It's two different types
of things. There's only one way you get your way out.
That's right. That's why the scripture said, because of unrighteous dealings, not that one. That's the one we just read. The blood of him that shed it, the land cannot be cleansed of the blood, but except for the blood. Get that. Because ain't nothing you did was righteous, man. Like the brother was just saying.
Got it right here for you.
Go ahead, brother.
Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are for blood.
Start it over,
Yeah,
bro.
you started over.
Excited.
Numbers 35 and
Sound like a British
33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So you ain't finna buy your way out this shit. It ain't no political thing you can do to fix this country. I don't care how much propaganda you run on these Negroes and Spigroes out there, or your fellow Edomites, your fellow Americans. It's
Fellow Americans.
Ball ass shit. It ain't gonna deliver America from what's about to come to it. And that's why you niggas don't have no business in politics anyway, man. The scripture tell you that in the law. You know? Don't set a rule over you that's not of your nation. You niggas ain't supposed to be in no damn politics. And even if he is of your nation, they are not all Israel or the house of Israel. If he ain't in the truth, he ain't gonna be in politics anyway. So you niggas got a hell to pay, man. Who else got something? You got something?
I got something.
Go ahead, man.
Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart,
Perfect.
for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even unto a sore destruction. You know, this is not our rest right here. We getting settled and comfortable and got our legs cocked up, you know, propped up on the table, man. Got our drink next to us, man. Like this shit gonna last forever, man.
They got because ultimately us and he's talking about the 2/3 of our people, you know. But that's because they have departed from the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why they comfortable, because they put all their trust in Esau. That's why these niggas comfortable, because they in here and they uncircumcised. You know, they used to live in a life of free doom, so to speak, and Esau allowed them to get that.
Probably sure.
It destroyed the heart.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get that too.
It's Isaiah 33. Therefore, the strength of
Man,
Pharaoh
Kevin.
be your shame, and the trusted shadow of peace of your confusion. All right, knowing that this place is destined for destruction. All right, predestinated for destruction. You trusting in it is going to only get you destroyed. All right, meanwhile we, going out weekly. All right, putting the work in for the Lord to tell you to repent. All right, showing you that real love instead of a handshake and a hug. You know, and you mock us and you scoff us, man. All right, hey, so scripture say they're gonna run to us when all hell breaks loose, man. They're gonna be looking for the man's on the corner. All right, hey, the trust of Egypt shall be your shade.
That's right.
Hey, and according to the State of the Union he just gave, right, everything's supposed to be getting better. He's going to bring more jobs, build back America. Well, she stole that from Trump, which shows you the bullshit in politics. Trump said it, you niggas was mad. Now he said, now y'all want to give a round of applause, man. All right, standing ovations and shit. All right. He said he's going to drop the cost on these everyday prices. Gas is going to be lower. Everything else is going to be lower. The child tax credit is going to go up. We're going to tax the rich by 15%. Build back the roads. All this shit sounds sweet. But what does the scripture say? Peace and safety.
Got it right here.
Oh, that's the spirit.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and I'm going to start at 1.
Hey, somebody get that a second address. When vehicles should be sold cheap. Then they should be a pitiful case.
Yeah.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as shall upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You know, and like old Sleepy Creepy Joe was saying, he sit up and talking about all this stuff that's about to happen, all the things that's about to happen. The 15%, they build it back and raise up everything. But he's putting you people back to sleep. He's lugging you back to sleep. And a lot of y'all gonna fall for the bullshit that he said. A lot of y'all gonna sit up and fall for all the nonsense that he said and go back to sleep, think the world is gonna be all great and all shiny, all perfect. And guess what? You're gonna get fucked.
That's right.
And if you can remember, the last 3, 4, 5 presidents said the same shit.
This is the last one.
I mean, come on. I mean, because, generation, But hey, man, if you're paying attention to this stuff, man, the last 3, 4, 5 presidents are saying the same thing, man. Come on, man. Just a different day.
You know what? Hey, I'm going to get something just to back that up real quick. This is Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah, were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man.
Start at 34.
34?
Yeah, start at 34 if you bring in Matthew out. That's Matthew 24?
Yeah.
Start at 34.
This is Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and
So
earth.
this is going to be the time when the Most High comes to destroy this place. These are the last days. When Yahushua died, that was the beginning of the last days. Now this is the end of the last days. The Lord Yahushua is about to come and destroy this place, man. And you niggas have to be back in the reincarnation to witness this. Because it's going to be your judgment. Go ahead.
Matthew 24 and 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took all away, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. You know? And there it is, you know. All us, y'all sitting up here listening to old Sleepy Creepy Joe talk about everything that's going to be happening, all the good stuff he's going to do. But guess what? He put every one of y'all back to sleep. He getting y'all believing that America going to continue on. He getting y'all believing that everything going to be nice. Y'all going to have your houses and cars and everything. But guess what? That shit ain't going to happen.
Hey, well, wait a minute. Like the brother Azrael was just saying, the last 5 presidents been talking about the same shit. This nigga Joe Biden himself has been into politics for 40 years, man, already. What did he do for you niggas? He did the fucking 1994 crime bill. You know, locked all you niggas up. Literally said on TV that we created these monsters and now we gotta lock them up and do something about it. All right, like this nigga's been in politics, just backing the brother Azrael up. This nigga been in politics for 40 years and ain't be a jack shit for you niggas, man. You niggas are crazy, man. Go ahead,
this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness.
Right, he's still wicked. Leper can't change his spots. All right, and he says that his words are smoother than oil, but war is in his heart. All right, so he's really, hey, it's a lullaby for all you Americans, but more importantly, you Negroes to go to sleep.
Lullaby.
All right, because most of you niggas that's fucked up, I mean, most of the people that's fucked up are you jakes, man. All right?
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
This is First Maccabees 1 and 30. And spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. And what is he doing now? All right, just like the brother said, the last 5 presidents, they said, telling you the same shit. All right, but all was deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel. So this is not the first time this devil has rocked our people to sleep. All right, they didn't punish us for it, man. All right.
And you go into that word insanity, right? Insanity means what? You keep doing the same shit, expecting a different result. Y'all keep voting for these oppressors and letting these smooth words get in your mind and thinking shit gonna change. It's always the same shit. And y'all steady falling for it. That's how we know y'all of the simplicity. How long were you simple and love simplicity, man? Y'all like to constantly go down. You got bring it out.
I got that for you, proverb.
Hey, still don't forget about the second address, brother. Call.
Second Ezra 16.
I got that right here with that.
Go ahead.
That's Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorner's delight is scorning, and the fool's hate knowledge. Turn you not at my reproof? Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock you when fear come. So these, like you just said, these simple fools, they love to hear the stupid stuff. They won't hearken unto Yahweh Shah. They don't want to turn, they don't hear the reproof, they want to acknowledge the prophets while we out here teaching them and telling them to repent from their wicked, foolish ways. They keep going down to Egypt for their help.
That's the point. Hey, we listen to the State of the Union, and all we do is curse these motherfuckers out from beginning to end. These other niggas,
Right.
you're gonna rebuild the highways, schools, cheaper prices. Hey, man, hey,
Chicken.
right? Chicken, all right?
But that's the spirit these niggas had. All right. And we making a second exodus, but you see the spirit these niggas had. They really didn't want to leave. The Lord just made, the Lord just did his thing because Israel had to be delivered. You know what I'm saying? But when they got to the wilderness, them niggas didn't really want to leave because they got to talk about we had quails and melons down here in Egypt.
The leeks,
That's the
onions.
That's them same niggas, man. They don't care, man. That's why we was going into it to give destroying the heart and still go back full spectrum. That's those same fucking niggas, man. They want to be a part of this place.
After the Lord then, smote Egypt with plagues, all right, took you down the Red Sea, all right, split the sea in half with a chariot behind you, but you niggas still mock the Most High.
Did you bring us out to the wilderness just to kill us?
Right. Talk about the It's a coincidence you asked that. But they had that spirit in the book of Jeremiah, the 44th chapter, man, talking about serving the Queen of Heaven. Since we had left this place, we get no more this, no more that. Since we stopped knowing that our wives serve the Queen of Heaven and listen to them. This all the same spirit being brought back so the Lord can really hold these people to the accountability of all their lifetimes and really crush their ass one last final time.
Okay. I got this Malachi, because he was talking about in the State of the Union, they was going to build back up. But how about Shemashai going to destroy the place?
He was talking about infrastructure and shit like
that.
that. Hey, Slaki, somebody get every work of Egypt shall fail?
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's how you know this is Rome 2.0 again. Going back to that infrastructure, man.
Right. This is Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Which he did. Hey, Rome 2.0, Renaissance. All right. But he's talking about it again. He's talking about fortifying his fortress, so to speak.
It says he think his house is going on forever.
Hey, shit, we grabbed that too. Hey, that's the first thing you said when you was listening to it. Right.
Okay, right.
Go ahead. We'll let him finish. Let one
finish.
Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have an indignation forever. So you clowns are never going to escape your damnation. Yahweh Shemashai, as my Murph always say, eviscerate you up to the nth degree, and we can't wait.
I know the boss said one time when shit was hard.
There's no hope for y'all. There's no escaping y'all destiny.
Right.
There's no escaping it.
I don't give a fuck if you're Ukrainian, Russian, or American. You all fucking Edomites and you don't fucking pay.
Edomites.
And that's the spirit the Lord got Satan's house divided against itself.
That's right.
Right? This is your destruction. All right? No matter if you're in the West or you're in the fucking East, it don't matter. You're the same nation. And the Lord, because you got hella scriptures, especially when you go into 2nd Esdras 12, it talks about one falling on his own sword. It was talking about one of the 12 feathers. All right? And that's basically what's happening to Esau now. Y'all falling by your own people. And at the end of that beast was what? The bare feet, which is Russia. And guess what? Pretty soon, them Russians are going to be destroyed just along with you American Edomites. All right? Ain't no difference between y'all, man. The Lord is going to allow y'all to destroy your fucking selves, man. Right? And before that destruction come, the Lord is going to make you implement that MOTB, that final mark.
To see the niggas who down with him and who not.
And it's the final, like Moses, it's the final line in the sand. Who's on the Lord's side and who ain't.
And Sleepy Joe admit he put that in his speech tonight, talking about building a big giant semiconductor.
Oh yeah, in Ohio.
He
said a couple $1 billion, man.
Yeah.
All right. He said the same people that built Silicon Valley basically is going to be over here in Ohio building certain things up, especially when it comes to those CHIP. All right. Block of bookies.
It's a tweet from our first squad. It said Russian minister says we are working on a digital one world currency for trade in local media.
Right, and guess what? No matter if this is Edomite in Russia or Edomite in America, they all got that same mindset, that mark. Because at the end of the day, they're the dragon. They're that same dragon. Hey, the tail of the dragon is just as like the head of the dragon. All right? Ain't no fucking difference, man. All right? They're one body. All right?
And on top of that too, Biden admitted that he's a capitalist.
Right.
So somebody who's a capitalist, and he all about that dollar bill. So what does that mean? He gonna get all the good shit, all him and all his cronies gonna get all the best shit. Meanwhile, the fellow Americans
Right.
go get the cheap shit.
You fellow Americans.
You know what I'm saying? Second Ezra 16:21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evil grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. So for all those that like to try to combat the scriptures, you see the scriptures got everything that's ever come out in the world. The scriptures talk about it. You can't come up against the scriptures, man. It's been tried several times.
Hey, let me read this real quick. All right. These are a couple of things that communism and socialism, which same shit here, capitalism, whatever you want to call it, all right, have in common. Communism and socialism are political and economical systems that share certain beliefs, including greater equality in the distribution. Yeah, distribution. Yeah, it's a tongue twister for me of income. All right. One way communism differs from socialism historically is that it is called for the transfer of power of the working class by revolutionary rather than gradual means, which is the same shit. You call for change, no matter which angle it comes from, man. Y'all all about money, the dollar bill. Because what was Biden going into? Our greatest competitor is China. We got to get past China. Y'all mad at China because they're doing exactly what the fuck you did, especially after World War II. So you hating on the goddamn Moabites because they did the exact same thing you did. Hold on. You hating on Russia for going into Ukraine. You did the same thing to the Native American Indians.
Right.
You did the same thing to Afghanistan. Right. The same thing in Afghanistan, Iraq, right? Vietnam. You were oil and poppy fields, right? Same thing. And that's why brothers, if y'all can, watch the new Kingsman. Esau tells on himself. He said, the Edomite said, he said, all my people have been doing is killing people who all they've been doing is defending their land and their resources. In so many words. Right. All right? And he was a Brit. All right? And who's the mother of Babylon the Great? You British. So y'all have the same fucking mindset. You want to colonize shit. All right? But then when somebody else do it, it's a big problem. All right?
Nahum 3:1. Woe to that bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
Right, everything Biden said tonight was a fucking lie. All right? And hypocritical, man. From the beginning to the ending, man. Because it's funny, Trump said the same shit about building back America, and you niggas had a problem with it. You talking about oil, you stopped the whole pipeline, all right? What was that, in Dakota?
Right.
You stay milk. Hey, a lot of niggas lost their jobs. And you want to talk about creating new jobs. What about those jobs?
Instead of shitting on Gad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this John 8:44.
Go ahead.
Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Hey, what's his lust? Hey, the Lord said, set light at thy feet, and you should be the ruler over it. All right? Yeah, lie at your door. All right? Hey, that Micah, and somebody get the Micah too. Somebody get the Rebecca too. Your desire is like hell, man. Now you want to be the promoter of peace and freedom. But how did you get your peace and your so-called freedom? By blood and violence, man.
Saying that Isaiah, when they cease to do evil, then it'll come upon them. When they stop doing evil, evil will come upon them. That's how you know this is the end, man.
Right. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a lie and the father of it. So they just following their father. all their lies, all their propaganda, all their wickedness, a murder from beginning, like the elder brothers was just going into. They stole everything. They had pillaged all of Africa resources, all the minerals, all the diamonds. Every country that had rich resources, they went over and stole it and profited from off of the land. That's what they've done.
And on top of that, their inward thoughts is that their place is gonna stand forever.
Right.
They think this place is gonna still keep running, man.
Right.
This place is through. If you even the most basic of things, you can see that this place is finished, man.
It's done.
Let's go back to California. Look at that. They said, oh, you can steal up to $400 worth of merchandise. Then they said, now you can steal up to $1,000 worth of merchandise. Since when in history have you allowed criminals to go in there and go steal some shit? You know
Right, it's not a felony. Right.
Now it's not. You're right. Now it's not a problem.
These niggas doing life for that shit in California because they did it more than once.
Hey, what happened?
3
Hey,
times.
even in the 20s, you had prohibition. When Esau decided, well, you know what, this thing is profitable, let us go ahead and ratify it and you know starts. Hey, when them taxes on the liquor and all that shit starts coming into play, Esau got with the fucking program. All right, but hey, y'all was real big against the bootleggers and things of that nature. Yet, even when you go back in time, hey, the presidents during the prohibition time, you can look it up, always had some type of scotch, whiskey, or something. You always had some strong drink. Because when you make the rules, you're going to bend the rules, man. You don't give a fuck. Hey, another good show to watch, Boardwalk Empire, man. They go into all the fucking wicked, crooked shit that the politicians was doing. Same thing with this marijuana thing. So many years it was bad. Now they flipped it because they can make some fucking money off of it, man.
But shit, the movie with there's a couple movies with the arms deals.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? They trying to talk about kick guns off the streets, but they do that shit behind closed doors.
They sell it to all
All
the
day.
motherfucking
They
nations.
know what's coming in and what's coming out.
And oh my God, if I could back up what you said, America been in power for, it's been a country for 200.
Hey, Biden said it. He said it this night how long America's been in power, man.
And this is from Google. It said the average. It said studies showing that empire survives on average a mere 250 years. So this shit is falling, man.
Hopefully 5 more years, but
So what makes them different?
Yeah,
Right, what makes y'all different?
The Lord has set bounds upon every man, right?
Hey, somebody get that joke.
I got that mic too.
Come.
This is
Let's hit the bombs first, because you know, the brother, you know, spirit is on the brother to say that.
okay.
It was we gonna hit those mics in the back. Somebody get the Job. Somebody can jump straight to Revelation 12:12 real quick. Come. This man only got a short time, man.
I got that Revelation 12:12.
All right. This Edomite really thinks he got 40, 50 years left. Talking about building up this, building up that. Where's the money coming from? Huh? Go ahead.
It's Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right. And that's you Edomites, man. It says, rejoice heavens and earth. Listen, the angels are ready for us to get out of this shit. Us rejoicing on earth, which is the elect, we ready to get off this shit. And then it says, woe to the rest of you niggas and you fucking heathens on planet earth, man. This devil is about to wreak havoc. He's about to flex his horns, particularly upon you fucking niggas.
Definitely upon you.
Job, hey, let Sleepy Joe rock your ass to sleep, man. All right, with these grand things he's suggesting. Ain't no difference from the other presidents saying the same shit. Ain't shit got better. Niggas still living paycheck to paycheck. Before he said that, you know, you got families living paycheck to niggas been living paycheck to paycheck forever.
Like, how does it feel to be a nigga?
Right. Like he know. Or he just discovered it out.
Right.
Right. And he still don't know, but he finna pay for it.
You talk about ill-gotten gains, but you ain't talking about your son, Lil Biden. Hunter. Yeah, you ain't talking about Hunter.
Name Hunter.
All right?
We're gonna be hunted.
Job 14 and that 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right. And so you got to, hey, just like the sea can't go past the land, as I believe Sirach talks about it, it got its bounds, man.
Or even cross seas. Some seas be salt water, some seas be
Yeah,
fresh water.
those currents
Yep.
kind of separate, man. All right.
Got another one
Go
right on
ahead.
top of that. That Job 20 and start at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short,
Very
and
short.
the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Yeah.
You know, it spells itself out. You know, the joy of the triumphing of the wicked is short, man. His time is up. Like Yaki, Elder Yaki always says. He says, wickedness has its time, but righteousness has its eternity.
Yeah.
And that's what we headed for. Lord's willing, we are those men.
That's right.
Set on this training cap right now, pushing, amen, pulling, and doing whatever we can to get up out of here, man.
That's right.
This ain't fun. This ain't fun at all. We might be laughing and joking around and having a good time amongst one another, man. But
It's
this
the
ain't
only
fun.
time you could.
That's the only time we
Matter of
can.
fact, like they gave their State of the Union, this is our State of the
There you
Union.
go.
We get them prepared, man. Because,
That's right.
hey, we know the signs of heaven. We know the times that's at hand. Hey, Sirach 39:1, we're occupied in prophecies. We know that this shit is over with. The state of Israel, 2/3 of the niggas gonna die, and only the elect is gonna get right. Fuck the rest of you niggas. You false prophets, fuck you, so on and so forth. You are about to get cursed out. What?
Shit.
Go ahead.
I got it.
Hey, shut up.
He just said shot right 39 and when I go grab it.
Anybody got the Hypocrisy still?
Which one you want?
What happened to 2 and 6?
Let's start aside.
5. Habakkuk 2 and 5.
Fine. Ain't no more.
Yea, also,
Which one you want?
because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, not to keep it at home.
There you go.
Go ahead.
He go around doing what he do, man. Everything got some license to it. Everything got an ideal game. This is who you niggas actually believe in. Go ahead with that.
Go ahead.
Who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death.
Right. Everywhere this nigga go is death. That's why Revelation says he destroyed him, who destroyed the earth. Who else did that? Who else got over 800 military bases over that?
On every other fucking continent, man.
He's a proud man, nigga, keeping it home. But what does he go spread? His fucking democracy. And this shit he feeding you right now, which is his democracy. Read that verse 5 over.
This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, not to keep it at home.
And that's that wine. That's why this wine is democracy, is Christianity, it's BS.
It's politics. All right. These people can't advance on Ukraine, but you most definitely advanced on all the Americas, on all the tribes of Israel. All right, and other countries for that fact. All right. Get out your last scriptures and
Who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death.
And that's death, man. The harbinger of death. Especially when he was blessed with the knowledge of those nukes. I became the destroyer of worlds. Go ahead.
And cannot be satisfied, but gathering unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say,
hey, so eventually, NATO, all right, and these other nations are going to come up against you, man. Y'all may be cool now, but eventually, they're going to see you for what the fuck you're for, man. Who the fuck you are, man. Go ahead.
and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Which is debt. You go into that Hebrew word for clay, it's debt. And I'm tired of your shit. Let's go. Go ahead.
Right? So, shit. America has just been gotten by robbery and raped, and murdered all these times, man, all these years. Ain't nothing gonna change. That's why Yahweh Shemel Shai's got to come back and destroy this place, man.
That's right.
That's right.
You know? And it's gonna get so bad that Michael's got to come and intervene.
That's right.
So all you 2/3 niggas and all you heathens think y'all about to come up and do something, man. And y'all ain't about to do shit, man.
Not exactly.
And look, how dare you try to come up against the Lord who created your stupid ass?
Hey, that's why all these niggas that's in the army, right? They finna die fighting against the Lord, man.
Oh, did you
Stupid
see the
as
girl crying?
Huh?
Did you see the video of a girl crying that was in the army? Talking
No.
about she wasn't prepared for this?
But she signed up for the army.
She said, man.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna show you how America rotates in logic, right? In these women, man. You know, I couldn't leave without talking about the bitch. Nevertheless, this is the logic. But I'm just gonna show you. This is the logic of a woman. Here it is. You will get in the military to fight against armed men, but as soon as Tyrone go upside your shit, you call the police. It's always going to be a difference between a woman and a man. Like, make that make sense. You really got to think about this. You going to fight, to defend the country against the most well-trained men, fighters on the planet. But when Tyrone slapped the shit out you in front of the corner store, you can call the police and get him locked up. That makes no sense. But go ahead.
And that's the same thing.
Anybody
That's like
this, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, but look.
You I had to get you at least one time.
Hey, but look, it's the same thing we was talking about earlier. That's like us coming into the truth and not understanding what it is, what it's all about.
Count the cross, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We not about to do that. We understand what it is. Just like if you join the military, you understand your head might get blown off. Or you might be able to do this or do that. She thought it was going to be all grandma's teeth.
Yeah, she thought it was gonna
Sweet.
be all ease.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. When it's battle time, it's battle time. It don't matter if you got titties or not, man.
Hey,
Right?
do me a favor. Hey, somebody get Job 13:4. Elder Malcolm had posted it. Like I said, we're gonna round it up soon.
Got you right here. Job 13.
Yeah.
Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value.
Hey, all physicians of no values. Now I ain't gonna talk about the it that's out here. But first, this will slow it down. That will slow it down. But I'm gonna lift the so-called candidate. John, put an M in front of that bitch. All right, I'm gonna lift that. But yet, you said that slows it down. There are some assholes, man.
But
Right.
yeah, the face condom.
Yeah, put the face condom on.
Psalm
You know?
83.
Hey, bring it out. Don't quote it softly to me.
I'm holding it. The spirit wanted
He said that like he was on fire with the black one.
I got that sound.
Go ahead, brother.
No, you good, bro. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Psalms 50:83. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Huh.
This is their whole livelihood, man. This is what they do. The Most High God is telling you who they are.
It's just in their nature, man.
Yep.
Like the brother brought out earlier, I think. Could never change his spots.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't change my ass to a motherfucking tiger. I can't change these spots to stripes. No.
A crooked thing can't change itself. To
Yeah.
be straight.
That's
You
right.
know?
Hey, so Esau is what he is. Hey, y'all listen to the State of the Union. Filter that shit, man. More importantly, it shows you how hypocritical Babylon the Great, America, just destroying mountain, right? The term citadel, I had looked it up.
And Shalom, the water
Hey,
for that
Shalom.
precept too, Elder Malcolm.
Let me get this second Ezra
Go
out
ahead.
real quick. This second Ezra is 15, and I'm gonna start at 5. Behold, said the Yahweh, behold, said the power, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the power, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things.
What did Joe Biden talk about? Equal rights for alphabet people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm going into it. Exactly.
Between safety and equal
Exactly. I will hold my tongue no more as in touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. We out here on the highways and byways crying. Yahweh shall hurry up and take care of this business. Man, you know what I mean? They continue to lie. They continue to bring this foolishness and this wickedness. It's a wrap for y'all. Y'all measure has been filled to the top. Yahweh has heard his prophets, heard their hopeful elect. He's tired of y'all. It's a wrap for you.
He said some of the righteous blood of Abram to Zacharias who perished in between the altars.
Exactly.
Right. Man, that's why second entrance he said from the time of Adam to his time, from his time to the time of threshing. That's all the wickedness that got to be paid for, all the blood that was shed, all that, man.
Got to be overturned, like second entrance talking about.
Because ain't nothing been paid for.
Nothing.
The whole State of the Union. To summarize it, right? It's Psalm 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
That's what it is. What you say? All the NATO countries, we're going to make sure we support them financially, military-wise. Nigga, you can't even support this country financially, man.
You can't support
Let alone everybody else. You just gave Ukraine $1 billion. You know how many families that have been through this fucking crisis could have used that? Regardless of what fucking checks you already gave out. Motherfuckers still going through it. On the border of eviction. Borderline of eviction and so on and so forth, man. All right, and then he called it a citadel. All right, now this is a definition for citadel. A fortress. Typically on high ground, protecting or dominating a city. Who are you dominating? Oh, destroying mountain? Right? The 12 tribes of Israel. And the rest of the nations. Israel just going through it the hardest, man, because everything is set up against them. All right? You're in a high place, like Obadiah talks about. You're a haughty motherfucker, man.
Proud.
That's right.
And you know what? You're so smart, you're so stupid. You don't even realize, that's perfect music too. And you don't even fucking realize you're fighting against yourself. You know? But it's the same thing you did as Ptolemy, Antiochus, right? Same thing. The Romans, especially the Caesars, going against each other. That's how greedy Esau is. He'll eventually, it's like a snake that eats itself. You'll eventually eat yourself, man.
Yeah. He's the most counterproductive ruler that ever ruled, man.
You cold as hell,
What do
but you got a downfall at the end of all this shit because you did it in wickedness.
what do they call the thing that eats upon itself? A parasite.
A parasite, man.
That's what he is, a fucking parasite.
That nigga is the C virus. And we said, always mutating and changing.
Always change.
All right? Hey, with that, hey, we pray y'all was edified, through the Spirit. That's what we want to touch on. We're going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash.
double honors to thee, all the apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Bob,
Bob,